invite.
No, you don't.
So this means that whatever I say right now, you have to listen to again later. Bonjour, my name is Cosmos. I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Hi, my name is Eliud. I'm from Ethiopia.
Nikolai, I'm from Oslo, Norway.
Hi, my name is Franklin. I'm from Zambia, a country in the southern part of Africa.
I'm a freshman here at MIT. I'm looking at majoring in course 16, which is aeroastroengineering.
1, civil engineering.
And I'm majoring in course 2, I think.
I want to major in course 6, that's electrical engineering.
What is kind of the route that you took to get to MIT from Oslo?
Yeah, right. So I went to high school. I graduated from high school. Then we have compulsory military service. So I did that for a year. I didn't finish doing that until October, so I wasn't able to start school. So then I took another year off where I worked 2 different jobs while I applied to MIT, and yeah, here I am.
So before coming to MIT, I spent 1 year in Boston. I spent my high school here in Boston. So culture-wise, I didn't find it too difficult to transition to MIT, but in general, transferring to the United States was quite difficult. One, in terms of the weather, because, well, it's not what I expected at all.
But you don't love all this Boston weather?
I don't love this Boston weather. The weather today and the weather tomorrow is different.
What was the hardest thing about transitioning to MIT?
The hardest thing was the accent barrier. It's like most people can't get what I say, so I have to repeat myself like so many times, and it's irritating if you have to do that like 100 times a day. Yeah, so I think that's the most irritating part about the transition. You find that the jokes that Americans find funny, you don't find funny, and jokes that you find funny, they don't find funny.
It's very different. I think in some ways maybe my age has made that less difficult because I've done some traveling. But the language, just picking up the language has gone pretty swiftly, even though I went to like a normal Norwegian school, not an international school.
Well, there's a lot of support for international students. There's a lot of resources that are available and study groups and things specifically aimed at internationals. And the reason for that is that MIT recognizes that there are a lot of different curriculums and things are taught in a lot of different ways in different countries. I know the order in which my school sort of approached calculus versus like differential calculus versus integral calculus versus linear algebra was completely different than what most people in the United States seem to have studied. And ultimately, a lot of people were very understanding about that because there are people coming from all kinds of different backgrounds. And I have no idea what the question was originally. So, yes.
What is your favorite part about being here?
My one favorite part, that like restricts me. That means that I can't like, I feel like I should answer it in parts. Okay, I would have to say the best thing about MIT is probably both the range and the abundance of opportunities that are available here. And I'm thinking in particular of the undergraduate research opportunities. And this is something you can do, as early as your freshman year or whenever you want in your time here. You can just basically approach a professor and ask to get involved in his research and work at his lab. And I think that's like really phenomenal. I mean, speaking from experience, I've been spending a lot of time around the media lab, where I'll be doing research in the spring. And I mean, you hear the projects that these people are working on, and it is just so ridiculously cool. And I mean, your first thought is like, geez, I'm stupid. And then your second thought is, man, can I get involved with this?
MIT is interesting because you get to find like people of different personalities and people who you've only seen in movies.
What is your favorite part about being at MIT?
My favorite part about being at MIT. So I'm thinking other people had said, okay, all those different, I don't know. I guess for me it's just working with some really smart people. Wait over here.
Back to Franklin.
Yeah. So, yeah, working with really smart people, they try to motivate you and they stimulate you in every possible way, academically, socially as a person.
Do you like being at MIT?
I love being at MIT.
Good answer. What kinds of advice would you give to people who are
Just that you should find out what you enjoy doing and then spend as much time as you can doing that, and really just, yeah, that's my best advice, I think.
Yeah, before applying to MIT, you get this feeling that, MIT, oh my god, nobody's going to be admitted there. Yeah, so my advice to you would be just get that out of the way, because, yeah, if you want to be admitted to some place, the first thing you have to do is apply. So don't be afraid, and hey, I made it. I didn't think I would make it here, so don't be carried away by the name of the institution. Don't be afraid. So just go for it.
In my spare time, I like to climb walls of ice, repair planes.
Oh, shut up, Cosmo.